Okay, this is our second practice problem. Very similar to the first, although we're going to do something different at the end. Another practical percent application problem here. The bill at a restaurant comes to $34.25. You want to leave a 20% tip for the server. What is the total bill with the tip included? Okay, so when you get a check from the restaurant, you need to pay the server a gratuity or a tip for the service that he or she provided for you. That's not included in the price. So you need to go and add that to yourself. That's something that your parents do when they take you out to eat. So we need to figure out what is the new price of the bill. And then the first thing we're going to do is figure out, hey, what is 20% of 34.25? Because that's going to be the amount that we're going to eventually add. So if you haven't written it down yet, please write this down. Feel free to pause it and let's start working on it. Remember, there's two parts to these type of problems. The first part is to figure out the part, the whole, and the percent as a decimal. We're going to use our equation method because it lines it up perfectly for us. So our part, we're always looking for, that's going to be x. Our whole, remember, is that original price of 34.25. And our percent as a decimal is not 20%, but 0.2. Remember, converting that percentage to decimal places is coming back to us. So what we're trying to do here is, again, find what is 20% of 34.25. And this method, this first step, is going to help us figure that out. We don't know our part. Our whole is 34.25. And our percent as a decimal is 0.2 or 0.2. X is isolated. That's good. One less thing to do. Now all we need to do is this multiplication. Remember, when we're multiplying decimals, our decimals do not need to line up. We're going to deal with them at the end. I'm going to move the decimal place over 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, because I have 3 numbers behind the decimal point. So I'm going to come back to this 3 at the very end. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, carry the 1, or add the 1 is 5. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. I think that's right. That looks good to me. I'm going to move the decimal over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So my X is $6.85. So again, this was the part. This is how much the tip is going to be. This is how much money this server is going to get for serving you and your family at your restaurant. But that's not what the question's asking for. It's asking for what is the total bill with the tip included. So this comes to our second part. Now, this second part, we have to really think, hey, am I going to add this number to the original price, or am I going to subtract? Back in this problem, when we talked about our sale going on, our discounted price, we subtracted. We took this number away from the original price, and we got something smaller, so we subtracted. In this problem, we need to include the tip. So that tells me that I need to add. So on this second part here, we're either adding or subtracting. And you need to figure out which operation you're going to use, adding or subtracting. It's going to be different every time. So with this, when we're including something, the tip, we are adding it. So I'm going to add the original price, $34.25, to our tip, $6.85. Notice that my decimal places are lined up because when I'm adding and subtracting, that's our rule. And I put my sign down here to remind myself that I'm adding, not subtracting. 5 plus 5 is 0. Carry the 1. 8 plus 2 is 10. 11. 4 plus 6 is 10. 11 again. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Where's my decimal place? There it is. Here is my total that I am spending on dinner. $41.10. Yeah.